Recording in progress.
Good afternoon. My name is Kris Beck, and I'm here to share with you a hip opening series, especially if you're into running. So we'll open the hips and hopefully get some relaxation in. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can always sit on a blanket or a block. Close your eyes and sit up with a nice long spine, relaxing the shoulders back and down. And we're going to go through a couple of cycles of breath where we're going to inhale through the nose, feel the chest, the ribs and the belly expand. And then as you exhale, you feel the contraction of the ribs, the belly, falling of the chest, and feel the air come out the nose. Again, inhale, feeling the breath come in through the nostrils, filling the chest, ribs, belly. And then exhale, feel the breath leave the belly, the ribs, the chest as it exits through the nostrils. Do a couple of more rounds of this breath, clearing the mind and preparing ourselves for practice. And inhale, open the gaze. Exhale, we're going to come forward to table pose. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Spread the fingers and press the knuckles into the mat. We're going to do a couple of rounds of cat-cows. We're going to inhale, curl the toes, drop the belly, let the gaze go up. And then exhale, round the back, release the toes, drop the head. Inhale, curl, drop the belly, let it hang. Exhale, round and release. Do a couple more rounds, moving with the breath. Only going as far as you feel comfortable. Not pushing too much mobility in the spine. And then on your next inhale, we're going to return back to table. As you exhale, we're going to press back into child's pose. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can place a block underneath your hip or a foam roller. Or you can try to bring your knees wider, whatever works for you. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths, breathing into the hips, breathing into the back of the body. And then when you're ready, curl the toes, press up to a downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, press the knuckles into the mat, lift the hips. You might pedal the feet, more active down dog. You can wag the hips, whatever feels good for you right now. And then when you're ready, walk the feet forward towards the hands. Keep the knees soft if you like. If you feel too much tension or stress in the hamstring, you can grab your elbows and hang. You can leave your hands on the floor. Stay here for a breath or two. And then when you're ready, roll yourself up one vertebra at a time, keeping the knees soft. Inhale, we're going to bring the arms up. We're going to intertwine the fingers. We're going to intertwine the fingers, reaching up. And as you exhale, we are going to lean to the left. Pressing those feet into the floor. Feel an expansion through the ribs. Then we're going to inhale up. Exhale, lean the other way, root the feet, pressing those feet into the floor and feel an expansion through the side of the body. Then inhale, we're going to reach back up, and exhale, bring your hands down to fold. going to inhale, lengthen or half lift. Exhale, big step back right. We're going to inhale, plant the hands. Exhale, step back to plank. You can lower all the way to the floor or shift slightly forward and come to your first chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or a baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take a big step forward right. Then exhale, step together, fold. Inhale, swan dive, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. We're going to inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, arms down to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, big step back right. Inhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Exhale, lower floor or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or a little baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take a big step forward right. Exhale, step together, fold. Inhale, swan dive, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, arms down to fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, big step back right. Inhale, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower floor or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, take a big step forward right. Exhale, step together, fold. Inhale, swan dive, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, arms down to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, big step back right. Inhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Exhale, lower floor, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Then on your next inhalation, bring that right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring that right foot forward, left knee down. Release the left foot, rise up to a low lunge. Stay here for a few breaths, lifting the heart, relaxing the shoulder. Exhale, bring their hands down. Curl the back toe, press up to a high lunge. Now if a high lunge is too difficult, stay in that low lunge. Press into that back heel and really try to engage that quad. Then inhale, bring both hands down. Bring the hands to the inside of your right foot. Now drop that left knee and walk that right foot out to the side of the mat. You have a couple of options here. You can stay here on your hands. You can come down to your forearms. You can always grab a block or a bolster and bring your elbows and rest on that. Find a position where you can feel comfortable in lizard. Then return your hands back up, walking your hands back up. Then we are going to walk that right foot over to the left. Lower the hips down, reach back with those left toes. Now again, you have options. You can bend this back knee. You can place a block or a blanket underneath the right hip. Stay here, try to figure out how we can get as even hips as you can in your body. Whenever you're ready, you're going to take a nice deep breath in and exhale, walk out, coming as far forward as you feel comfortable into pigeon. And inhale, we're going to walk our hands back in. Exhale, release. Now inhale, we are going to swing and bring this left leg forward. You have options. You can stay seated on this block, but we're going to try to stack this left leg on top of the right leg in fire log. If this does not feel comfortable, you can always just bring that left leg in front. You can absolutely stay here in a seated position, or you can bring your hands in front. Inhale, exhale, walk out. Listen to your hips, breathe into your hips. Notice the sensations you feel in your hips and in your knees. Couple more breaths here. And inhale, let your gaze go up. Exhale, walk your hands in. We are going to now swing this left leg back, curl the left toe, and find a downward facing dog. Again, pedal the feet, do what you need to do to feel comfortable. Inhale, we are going to lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring that left foot forward, right knee down, top of the right foot down. Bring the arms up. Lift the chest and let your heart shine. If having your arms above your head is too much, you can always rest your hands on your knee. Try to squeeze that right glute. Protect that low back and feel that stretch to the front of that right hip. I welcome you to stay here or bring your hands down. Curl your right toes, pressing up into that runner's lunge. And then rising up into a crescent lunge. Again, let that heart shine. Then bring those hands down. Drop that right knee. Walk that left foot out to the side of your mat. Options. Hands. Elbows to the floor, not letting that knee splay out, but keeping that knee over the ankle. You can always grab a block or a bolster and rest your elbows on that. Find something that works for you. And allow the hips to open. Couple of breaths here. And then walk your hands up or move the bolster out of the way. And we are going to walk that left foot over to the right and lower the hips down. Again, we always have options. We can bend this back knee. We can place a bolster or a blanket underneath our left hip. Find a position where you feel comfortable and you can make our hips as even as comfortable as we can. When you're ready, or if you want, inhale, exhale, walk out. Breathe into the hips. And inhale, walk, let your gaze go up. Exhale, walk your hands in. And we're going to swing this right leg forward, trying to stack the right leg on top of the left. If this is not going to work for you, you could always bring the leg in front, or you can sit on a bolster or a block. I invite you to stay here, or if you want to, fingertips come forward, inhale, exhale, walk out. Inhale, let your gaze go up. Exhale, walk your hands in. Let's swing that right leg back. Curl the toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Again, pedal the feet, move your dog any way that feels good. And when you're ready, we're going to transition forward to a seated position and make your way down to Savasana. So we're going to find a way all the way down to the mat, where you can relax down onto the mat. If you have a hard time shutting off your mind, you can always bring your feet wide and knees together, or you can come into a fetal position, whatever feels good for you. I want you to find a position of stillness, a position of quiet, where you can settle into some deep rhythmic breath. Again, like in the warm-up, we're going to take a deep breath in and feel the torso expand with your breath. And as you exhale, let it go. Focus on a deep breath in. And then an exhale, which is twice as long as your inhale. Let your awareness and let your focus be entirely on your breath, allowing the mind to quiet and the body to rest. If you find that your mind starts to wander, bring your awareness again back to the breath. The inhale, the exhale. Take a deep breath in and begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, gently bringing yourself back to awareness, back to the room. As you exhale, extend the arms overhead and reach to each end of the room, lengthening the body. And then on your exhale, draw the knees to the chest and wrap your arms around your knees, giving yourself a big hug. You might rock side to side if it feels good. And whenever you're ready, you can gently rock yourself up to a seated position. Thank you for your time. Namaste.